Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, but what is the difference between report definitions and OBJ browse? OBJ browse also can do the same rate OBJ browse also. You can actually do the filtering here. You can actually fetch the multiple records. You can specify max records here. Here also you can specify max records somewhere here in some report viewer or somewhere you can specify max records. Max reports. Okay, you can specify max reports. Actually, I couldn't. So they remember where. But you understand it what I'm trying to say. Everything is same. Then why do you require two rules like two methods? You can use OBJ browse only by. Pega has given separate rule form for report definitions. Okay, one main difference is, like joins than a SQL, joining to tables. Yeah, if you want to. If you want to fetch the data from two different tables, like suppose you have two tables in a DB employee info and this table, another table like it, this contains employee email. But this table doesn't have employee email. Now if you want to fetch the data, like employee name and employee mail. Okay. Now it is not possible to do that with OBJ browse using OBJ browse. You cannot do class joins like class joins in the sense table joins. So you cannot fetch data from multiple tables to two tables. You cannot fix the data three tables but report definitions. You have an ability to fetch the data from one or more table. If you go to this data access tab, this tab is there a data access. To click on data access, we have class joins here. See class joins. If you click on class joint, it will ask some prefix. Prefix is some ABC kind of thing. It will ask for next table name. Class name is nothing but table name, right? Yeah, which table you are joining with. It is asking for which table to join with. Suppose if I'm giving some work table. Go work table. I'm giving it will ask for join type. If you remember, in SQL you have a joint types like inner joint, outer joint, left inner joint. Like that you'll be having some kind of joint type. It will be asking you here. You just give, only include matching rules based on your requirement. You can do this is not that important, okay. Okay, you are what you are doing. You are specifying some kind of class here. Actually, these two classes must be different. Okay, I'm giving same class here, but it has to be. Let me give another class. Link, attachment or assign a network basket. This is one class in Para. Assign dash work basket. Assign dash work basket is one class. Now this class is mapped to a different table and the class which we have created. The rule is mapped to a different table, to different tables. Now you are trying to join these two tables. Okay to fit. Like you are trying to club these two tables to fetch an information. Now to do a join. Okay, what should you have to do a join? You have to have one common column between two tables, right? Yes, based on that common column only, it will fetch now for these two tables. What is a common column? Common column might be employee name or employee number, like employee ID. Yeah, we can join these two tables based on that common column. You can join these two tables. Similarly, Pega also joins these two tables. If you click on Edit Conditions, it will by default map the common key like in a table. The pxref object key. This is one property that this one column is the same as pzns key. Okay, it is. It is by default mapping the common columns. You need not specify anything. You just need to give the another table name here. It will map the common columns. Okay, you're getting Shanmug and Chetan. Yes, you know, like. What I'm trying to say is like the difference between OBJ browse and OBJ like and report definition is like. Report definition can fix the data from multiple tables. One or more table. How it will fetch? It will join the tables. Join in a sense. To join anything, you have to get one common reference column right. One common column has to be there between two tables. Based on that column table like based on that column. It will join two tables. Now how to? How it will do in Pega is like in actually in SQL you have to write your own code. Okay to join, but in SQL so. But in Pega this is one class and you have to specify one more class here what class you are joining with. So Pega itself will take the common column based on these two tables. Okay, Pega itself will take common column based on the two tables. Now you have joined these two tables, work and assign work basket. Suppose this is a work table. Let's assume this is a work table. It is you. This is a work table. The below one is assigned as work basket. Assign this work basket. If there are multiple common columns so it will join automatically all the columns. Like employee ID is there in both table. Employee name is there and so it will join. Pega will give first preference to pzinsk. It will try to map using pzinsk only. If it is not there, then it will try to fetch from another columns. So that pzinsk is the inbuilt Pega, some unique ID right. Correct. Pega is unique identified. So it will try to map here also. If you saw, it is trying to map with pzinsk only. Okay, so you need not much bother about the mapping of the like that the joining. Okay, it will take care. System will take care. Now you have two columns like two tables. One table is work table and another table is assigned work basket. Now if you want to fetch the employee email. Employee email is present in assigned work basket, not in work table. You have joined these two tables now and you have specified assigned work basket as a. Assigned work basket as a. You have mentioned it here. Prefix. In SQL, you will write something like as, yeah, as or as. You have one keyword, right? Yes. Okay, similar to that. You are actually using the prefix here. Okay, now how we will write the query in query you will. System has to understand it. From which table you are fetching it will. You will write like A. Now how we will fetch the data from another table? You will use this A keyword because A whatever prefix you are giving here now, the system will understand in the sense the next table, whatever the join table is there, that particular table is A. A. If you click on down arrow, you will get all the assigned C. You will get work basket related properties here. See work basket ID. Because you have joined with assign dash work basket class, right? So you will get some work basket related properties. You will get to understand. Yes. Now here, not only one table, you can actually map to two tables, three tables, based on your requirement.